everybody. Poor Susanna. And where she goes and where she stops, nobody knows. Right. Come on, Thomas. You go get your breakfast. Right, gang. Breakfast. First things first. Now then, Emily. What are you going to have? Hold on a sec. Right. Now then. Got your favourite variety pack here. We've got smacks, bicycles, and honey nut loops.
Mummy gave us our breakfast before we came out.
Oh, did she? So you don't want a variety pack, then? Oh. Jam on toast? How about you, Thomas? Coffee? Croissants? Kippers?
But Mummy said Margaret will be here to play with us.
Oh, Mummy did she? Well, silly, generous Daddy gave Margaret the rest of the week off, so she's gone to Oldham to see her own Mummy.
Can we play football?
Yes, later, when Daddy's had his variety pack.
I want Margaret.
Yes.
No, no,
I know the feeling.
So she's still here, then?
It sounds like it, judging by last night's performance.
Oh, no, I didn't get to sleep till they did.
Do you think I should say something to them?
Of course you should. It's our house, or it's meant to be.
What can I say?
Goodbye, do me.
Ah, well, she's only been here a couple of nights.
Seems more like 2 weeks.
Well, you can't stop them bringing people back, can you? I mean, even if it is for just, well, you know.
Well, there's a difference between bringing someone back and moving somebody in, isn't there?
Maybe I should say something to him, then.
The way she breezes round this house. Lady Muck isn't in it.
Well, do you think I should say something to her, then?
That'd do a lot of good. In one ear and out the other.
Let's just wait, eh? She might be gone in a day or two with a bit of luck.
You don't believe that any more than I do.
I just wish he hadn't said anything about these tests, and that's dead embarrassing.
Well, that's your mate Barry for you.
I mean, the way she's been going, you'd think she'd known us for 20 years.
Yeah, I know. Talk of the devil.
Not interrupting anything, are we?
We don't keep secrets in this house.
You're not going to work today then, Sue?
What if I'm not?
Oh, thanks very much. Lovely of you.
Just wondering, that's all.
Yeah?
Terry and I've got a few things to sort out, that's all.
Are you going the Aussie today?
Yeah, good guess.
I think you're dead supportive going with them, especially wasting good holidays.
It's worth it.
I mean, it'd do my head in. Oh, I hate the smell of hospitals as it is without having to sit there while he fiddled with me fella. And what about these samples? I mean, do you just go behind a screen and use your imagination or what?
I wouldn't know. I've never been for one.
Oh, great.
All right.
Is it?
Oh, good morning to you and all.
Yeah, well, it would have been if your stupid mate hadn't left us awaken up, Prezi.
You what?
Tomo boiling eggs and then leaving the pan on full. I've only just caught it.
Tomo doesn't like boiled eggs.
Well, Nicky can't stand them.
Hey, do you know what? Must have been the egg fairy then.
Very funny, that, Rod.
Either that or your fella.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, didn't he take his usual place on the couch last night?
Rod, he stayed here one night. What is your problem?
Haven't got a problem.
Well, will you shut it about Mark staying here, then?
All right. Keep your ear on. I was just surprised, that's all. You know, to not see him sitting here in his favourite pew.
Well, you can stay surprised, because last night he stayed in his own house where he lives, and then this morning he's going to work.
Oh, Eric Estrada, burning rubber on it, yeah?
Oh, Rod, I think you've gone green.
As if.
You're just jealous because Mark gets to drive around in a big car while you're wearing your DMs out.
Do you know what? I'd rather do what I do than go around checking rear lights all day.
Oh, yeah? Everyone's favourite Bobby on the beat, like the other night when them kids were messing with Mark's car.
They weren't messing with it. They were trying to rob it.
It's Mark's car, and if he said they were messing with it, then they must have been. Anyway, whatever they were doing, you'd have had them doing life by now.
Yeah, well, I might have taken them in, yeah?
These have been done.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. Mark had the right idea. Just give them a telling off.
Telling off, eh?
Is that what he told you?
Yeah, that's what he told me. Rod, what are you nodding for?
Nothing.
That is what happened, isn't it?
Yeah? I mean, if that's what Mark told you, it must be true, mustn't it?
It's too early to listen to your moaning. I'm going to have a bath.
Ta-ra.
You just can't stand him having a better job than you, can you? He's just better at people than you are anyway.
Looking good, isn't he?
Not bad.
Not bad. He's in top shape.
Do you fancy him or what?
You don't understand. That's all my work out there.
Oh, you're off your head, you.
It's about to come to fruition.
Is it? Some people think you'd be better off revising.
Sound in mind, sound in body. Anyway, he'll get through his exams. This is his life.
You're making sure you get your revision done, though, aren't you?
I haven't got a career as a professional sportsman ahead of me, have I? I have to revise.
You know, his mum thinks he's in the library right now reading.
He'll get his revision done. I mean, I have to keep him in top shape. Tranmere might want him at any time.
And he might not.
We don't need the voice of doom, thank you very much.
Listen, I want him to get into Tranmere as much as you do, but how many lads get the knock back?
Loads. Only the strong survive.
It's only football.
Only? This is everything to him.
So if he doesn't make it, he'll be heartbroken, won't he?
No, but he will.
How do you know?
Because he's better than the others.
And if he isn't and he doesn't pass these...
Look! If we were talking about netball instead of football or going to Miss Selfridge's or something, then I would ask your expert opinion.
Who do you think you are?
I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, brain of footy.
At least I know more about my best mate in football than you ever will.
Oh, yeah, you know so much about him. You'll build up his hopes about this football thing and then watch him fail all his exams.
You're great, you are. You're supposed to be the love of his life. You haven't got much confidence in him, have you?
I just don't want to see him upset, that's all.
Yeah, and I like seeing him what he does best, scoring goals.
God, I'm knackered. I spy with my little eyes something beginning with T.
Telly,
No.
toys.
No.
I give up.
No, don't give up. You'll get it eventually.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. Look, I spy with my little eye something beginning with Thomas.
Thomas, he's not a thing. That's cheating. Cheat.
Cheat? Oh, bringing up my kids to be bad losers, eh? Now, look, I spy with my little eye something beginning with telephone. If I don't ring my friend Geoffrey, I Spy will be the only game we'll be able to afford for the next 6 months. So you'll have to amuse yourselves for a bit. Now, behave, right? And look after Thomas. Be a good boy. You've been a good boy so far. Don't let me down. Matthew, look, sit on the chair properly. Don't climb all over the fan. Yes, hello. Extension 2412, please. Hello, Geoffrey? It's Max. Hi. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. Yeah. Oh, she's working hard as usual. Yes. How's Lucinda? Oh, fine. Good. Look, Geoffrey, the reason why I'm ringing, is about what we discussed last week. No, you see, I was just wondering if, Geoffrey, can you just hold on a sec? Now, look, Emily, you give that to me. I spy with my little eye something in your hands you're going to give to me. Thank you. Now, look, don't play with that again. It is very sharp. All right? Right. Sorry about that, Geoffrey. Staff problem. Yes, minor domestic crisis. No, what I was talking about before, have you heard anything on the grapevine? Yes. Yeah, well, look, thanks for trying anyway. Yeah, okay. Bye.
You put them bin bags out?
I've just done it. When did you start buying that thing? It's about a fiver a throw, isn't it?
I thought you were going to work. Anyway, it's not mine. Nicky bought it.
Oh, stay to Nicky. I'm getting off. Will you be in after?
I don't know. Mark might be taking me for a meal.
Oh, bully for Mark.
Have a nice walk.
What?
The Flatfoots, they call your mob, don't they? Or is it the Wooden Tops?
Did Loverboy tell you that, did he? Look, Tracy, you remember when you started seeing Mark and I said then I didn't like it and you told me to keep my nose out?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you now.
Oh, you're telling me?
He might come the big smoothie with you, but I know better.
Have you copped off with him, have you, Rod?
Look, Tracy, I know you must like him and all that, but believe me, he's not right for you.
Why?
Let's just say he can be ruthless when he wants to be.
Oh, and since when have you been a big expert, like?
You'll get hurt.
Look, Rod, I'm not a kid. If I hit my knee, I can put my own plaster on.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is this all just 'cause he's a busy?
Oh, don't talk soft.
It is, isn't it? I don't know what you think he's going to tell me.
Maybe it's what you tell him.
Oh, sorry, Rod. I forgot I was talking to Mr. Perfect. Are you scared I'm going to tell him about your terrible family, that your uncle's a robber and that your dad was involved in a supermarket hold-up?
Look, don't you tell him nothing because he'll use it.
And I know about the messages as well.
What messages?
The messages that Mark left with you and you never passed on.
Snitched to you, did he? I'm not his errand boy, you know.
No, he never snitched. He wasn't even going to tell me because he knew it'd cause trouble, because he obviously knows what you're like.
Yeah. But do you know what he's like? That's the question.
Rod, why can't you just let me get on with it?
Oh, like I did with Barry Grant and the teacher and the nutter throwing himself off the tower block. That's why I won't let you get on with it, Tracy.
Cheers, Rod. Some big brother you are.
Oh, not bothering today, then?
Just relaxing.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Out the Tesco.
We don't know yet. I've got to get changed for work.
Ah, it's all right for some, isn't it, who've got nothing to do?
What do you mean, nothing to do, sir?
Well, I'd rather be here than at the Aussie.
I bet you would.
Talking of hospitals, just how big are these sample bottles anyway, Teddy?
I've got to go to the toilet.
I want to be Everton. Me too.
You can be Everton later, but first we are going to be the West Indies. Now then, it's nearly summer now, and in the summer we play cricket. Yeah!
I don't.
Well, it's about time you did. Now, come on. I'm going to put the stumps here. If you hit the middle one, it's out, right? Now then, ready? You stand over here. Now that's mid-on. Put the ball down. If the ball comes this way, you catch it, right? Stop it hitting the windows. Now then, my son, you are going to bowl your first maiden over. If I hit this ball to the Rogers, it's a 4. If I hit it over there without it bouncing, it's a 6, right? Now then, middle and leg, please. Thank you. Now you can bowl now. I think you better bowl underarm from now on.
I'll get it.
No, it's all right. I've got to get it.
Why?
Because there's a horrible little man lives next door called Ron Dixon. And if he catches you, he'll probably put you in his mobile shop and sell you to somebody for Sunday lunch.
On a health food kick there, are we, Teddy? I'm just after a bit of peace and quiet. Anyway, you got to eat something, haven't you?
Got to die something and all, mate.
I suppose so. How's your mate?
She's just having a bath.
Well, we'll give her a shout then and tell her to make sure she uses all the hot water.
What's up with you?
Oh, nothing. I'm just sick of hospitals.
Well, as long as it's not navs on.
Nah. Hey, you're not going out tonight, are you?
I don't know.
Oh,
You're not on a promise, are you?
wish I was.
Do you know what I could do with the rest myself?
Lucky you. Thing is, you see, Well, I wants to have a talk with Sue, you know, about the treatments and that.
Well, we're not getting in the way, are we?
Well, you are, actually.
I'm sorry, Terry, mate. I didn't cotton on.
It's just that every time I go to talk to Sue, someone sticks their head round the corner. I think it's getting at her, you know what I mean?
Bit overcrowded, like.
Well, it is a bit, yeah.
Tell you what I'll do with you. I'll sort it out. We'll go for the nose bag tonight. How's that?
Oh, great, thanks. So, how long's Carla going to be about then?
Don't know. How long's a piece of string?
I'm surprised you've got time to be dossing about with it anyway. What happened to Grant Leisure and all this wheeling and dealing?
I've been trying to get the readies together, haven't I? I've been on the blower most of the time.
You're on our phone.
Yeah, we'll throw in for the bill, sir.
I know you will.
Actually, Grant Leisure might be doing a bit of expanding. There's a certain row of shops over there.
Yeah, at the back of us.
Might be, yeah.
So you're still messing about with that no mark in a ponytail?
His name is Jed Smith, and as no marks go, he's a very important one, Terry.
He's nothing.
Look, while he's around, he's money and he's the future.
I'd rather be poor.
Terry, I wouldn't. And while he's still there, I'm gonna get him for everything that I can.
So you reckon you can pull this off?
I don't know, but I'm gonna kill myself trying.
Do you think this is a waste of a good dinner hour, Jack?
It's only 20 minutes or so. I think we'll concentrate on your upper body work today, mate.
Whatever.
Well, I think you should be trying to put muscles on your brain, not your body.
It's all right, I'll do some revision later.
But we've got to stick to the system, OK?
I am doing all right.
Hope your mum doesn't find out about the system. She'll go mad.
She's been off her head since these exams started.
She just wants to see you doing well, like me.
I don't know why. I'm last at maths and she's got no chance at English.
Well, do you want to come round to ours on Saturday and revise? Your dad's out.
Will that be before or after the cup final?
Oh yeah, the cup final.
The cup final?
The FA Cup final.
The jewel in the crown of the domestic football calendar.
Glad no.
And that's more important than your exams.
Yeah. Well, not exactly, no, but...
All work and no play makes Growler a dull boy.
His name's Jeff.
To you, maybe.
Oh, just pack it in, will yous? I've been at Wimbledon at some tennis match. I got enough for arguing at home with our Sammy and my mum and dad. Thought you two were my mates.
Sorry.
See you in a few weeks then.
Ah.
All right, Trace.
Yeah.
Who was that?
You spying on me?
No, let's keep an eye on you, though.
I've just done her hair.
Thought you were supposed to go down to their house.
I'm sure he lives around the corner. Anyway, she's got 6 kids. I think it's the only peace and quiet she gets.
All right, my 6 weeks is up, you know.
What?
Well, you said supposed to have your hair done every 6 weeks. It's been 2 months since you did mine.
I made a note for it in your file facts, have you?
So, how bad it's then?
Oh, look, I've just packed all my stuff away. I'm going for my next job now.
Well, you did say 6 weeks, Tracy, didn't you?
You're in tomorrow.
No, Friday.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for us. And if I've got time,
All right, sound.
I'll charge you for it.
I should hope so. Hey, you haven't heard from me, man, or your half fella lately, have you?
Not recently, no. Look, I'm just going to have a coffee before this next job.
Is there any chance, Trace, they've only got decaffeinated next door, you know?
Right. What do you want for your tea, cutie? You can have scrambled eggs or sausage and chips. How about ice cream, chocolate-flavoured pizza? Oh, you can have a Big Mac. Do you want a Big Mac? You do? All right. Oh, we'll go to McDonald's then. Matthew's a long time in the toilet, isn't he? Hello. Ah, Patricia. Hello, love.
You can only have one, so I've got to count them.
How is our rods anyway? Has he arrested any bank robbers lately, has he?
He's all right.
About his colleague?
Which one?
Mark.
Oh, he's all right.
Seen plenty of him, are you?
Yeah.
Thought his car had taken route outside.
He only comes round when he gets invited.
Steady thing then, is it?
As steady as I want it, yeah. What's the big deal, anyway?
It's no big deal, I'm just asking, you know.
Look, I know you don't like him, Barry. He's a busy. What do you expect?
It's got nothing to do with what he does.
Good, because I like him.
All right, I'm just saying watch it, all right?
Watch what?
Look, I don't like him, Trace. I mean, your Rod's are busy, isn't he? But he's harmless. This Mark's different.
Yes, everything's fine. Running like a Cartier watch. Look, I'll see you Friday, all right? Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
I think you should blow him out while you got the chance.
You sound like our Rod. I got a lecture off him this morning. I don't need another one off you now.
I'm not lecturing you. I'm just giving you advice as a mate.
Some mate?
Look, it's just a bit of honest advice, that's all, Trace.
Yeah, well, thanks, but no thanks. Look, Barry, I've told you before, you're not me dad, and you're not me brother.
Doesn't stop me caring, though, does it?
Caring about what? You don't even know Mark.
I do know. I know what he is, Trace.
What is he, then? Listen, I'm sick of you and Rod sticking your noses in where it's not wanted. Why can't you just leave me alone?
Get rid of him, Trace.
I know what it is. You're jealous, aren't you? He's got what you haven't.
You can think what you want.
Better get next door to you. Bit of fluff should be keeping your side of the couch warm. There's the door, sure. Get out, Barry. I said, get out!
Don't be stupid, Tracy.
Just get out and leave me alone.
Look a mess already.
If we're going out tonight, it's about time you shave that growth.
Hey, look, I'm not shaving. You pack it in, Carla. Look, what do you think you're doing?
I've only just cleaned those curtains.
Oh, sorry, it's only a bit of cream. It comes out dead easy.
Yeah, do you want to lick?
What was work like? What's wrong with her?
No, not. She's just jealous, isn't she?
Who are you nosing at now?
Oh, it's just me personal hairdresser, you know.
What, her next door?
Yeah.
She's a nice looking girl.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? She knocks around with the wrong type of fella, though.
Not like you, eh?
Not like me, no, Carla.
Excuse me. You didn't see some lamb chops in the fridge, did you?
Oh, yeah, I cooked them for dinner.
I thought you were a vegetarian.
Yeah, I had salad. Greedy Guts had the chops.
All 4 of them.
I was hungry.
Well, try telling that to Terry when he comes home looking for his tea.
Oh, come on, Sue. Don't go worrying about a few chops. I'll get you a fridge full of me dad if you want. Hey, why don't you come out with us tonight? I'll treat you to a meal and we're going to go to a club and that and all.
What? And leave Danny here all on his own?
We'll get a babysitter.
Terry's just picking him up now from one minder. I don't think he'd much appreciate being handed straight over to another one.
Well, I tell you what, we'll stay in and yous go out. We don't mind babysitting, do we, Barry?
No. Well, I mean, I treat Danny's like he's my own, don't I?
No, thanks.
Oh, go on, Sue. You and Terry could do with a night on the Raz.
Sorry, Carla, but what do you know about what me and Terry need?
I was only saying.
Well, don't, OK? And I'd prefer it if you wouldn't throw food around my house either.
Anyone home?
In here.
What's cooking?
Vegetable chilli, garlic bread and fresh fruit salad for afters.
Surprise, eh?
Yeah. I hope you're hungry.
Oh, I'm hungry, all right.
Great.
What do you want?
Saw you come in before.
Great.
Well, come about my haircut, you know.
I think you've got a bit of a cheek after the other day.
Can I come in, please, Trace?
No, because you'll just start again.
I won't, honest.
All right, come in.
Ta, Trace.
You better sit down somewhere.
Only trouble is, I've got a surprise for you too.
What?
I booked a table for tonight. I was going to take you out for dinner.
Oh, thanks. That was nice of you. But it doesn't matter. Just phone and cancel. I'll have a nice romantic candlelit dinner with me vegetable chilli instead.
It's not quite as simple as that. I've invited my kids along.
You're joking.
No, why should I be? Chloe and Adam are dying to meet you.
But I've cooked all this food now.
It'll keep. Anyway, chili always tastes better if it's left to stand overnight.
Well, I like chilli.
Look, let's turn this off. Tomorrow, we'll feast on your chili. It won't go off, you know. Tonight, we'll go out and have a good time with my kids. How's that grab you?
Doesn't.
Well, what am I going to tell Chloe and Adam?
Oh, tell them I've got food poisoning.
Hey, you're not being very fair, Sam.
It wasn't fair fixing all this up behind me back.
Behind your back? It was meant to be a treat.
Oh, some treat. If I'm meeting your kids, I'd like a bit of notice.
But we talked about this last week.
Yeah, but you never said it was actually going to happen 5 minutes later.
We're not going out with Adolf Hitler and Eva Braun, you know. This is my son and daughter. You never know, you might actually enjoy their company.
Well, I'm sorry, I just can't get my head round it.
I was perfectly willing to sit and eat with your parents last week.
Yeah, and look what a joke that turned out to be.
Exactly, it was a disaster. But I sat and endured it. For you.
Oh, so I'm supposed to do something back? Sorry, I didn't realise this was a competition.
Oh, come on, you know it isn't.
They probably only want to see what bit of stuff you're knocking off looks like.
Oh, well, if that's how you feel, what's the point?
Oh, look, I'm sorry. You know, I didn't mean that. I just haven't got over last week yet. Maybe I can't deal with difficult situations very well.
Oh, you'll be fine.
You heard what my dad said at the meal. He called me an alkie and he wasn't lying.
I know. I understand, but you don't have to go over it all again.
Yeah, but will your kids understand now if I'm...
But you won't, and I'm not going to walk in and introduce you as Sammy the Dipso, am I?
I know, but last week was such a nightmare. It's as if we're asking for trouble.
Look, don't worry.
But I do, and can't you understand that? And when I do, I need a drink. And if I'm brassed off at work, I need a drink. And if we've had a row, I need a drink. And if I'm on the bus and it's too hot and full of pensioners, I need a drink.
You don't have one, do you? And now you've got me, there's no reason why you ever should again. Unless your dad moves in with us.
No, but don't you see why I'm so uncertain about tonight?
Yeah, and do you see why I want my kids to meet the woman I love?
Yeah.
Anyway, it can't be any worse than last week's fiasco, can it?
No.
So, shall I go and iron your best frock, then?
Yeah.
Anyway, I never come round just to get my hair cut. Came round to apologise as well.
You apologise?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I only said the things I said because I'm bothered about you. I never thought you'd go off your head.
Well, you know what thought did, don't you?
So, doing it now officially. I'm sorry, will that do you?
I suppose it'll have to, yeah.
Well, what do you want me to do? Get down on my hands and knees? Clean your car out for a year or something?
Any more like the other day and I'll throw the car back in your face.
Look, I was just saying I think he's a bit dodgy, that's all.
All right, you've apologised. Leave it at that.
It doesn't stop me worrying about you, Trace.
Oh, Barry, what are you like? You start to sound like our Rod. But there's I don't want you to get hurt line.
Hey, do me a favour, Trace. Whatever you do, never compare me to your Rod.
On one condition. I like Mark, you don't. No more stupid advice.
All right, you got a deal.
Right. What you doing with your hair?
Anyway, thanks for your help. Yeah, all right. Take care. Bye. Oh, the A to Z of unemployment, eh? Come on, you two. Now, kids, you're going to behave now because you're going to help Daddy tidy up.
Aw, Dad.
No, our dads. Now, look, I promised Patricia that when she came back, she'd find this place as she left it. You wouldn't want me to break my promise, would you?
No. Won't Margaret help?
Look, Margaret's taking Thomas to the shops. In any case, this is our mess, isn't it? Can't expect her to tidy it up. She wouldn't do it anyway. Now, look, Emily, you get all the toys and put them in the box. Matthew, you can get the dishes, bring them in here, I'll wash up. Then we'll get the pair of you washed up and then ready for when your mummy comes to pick you up. Oh, come on, kids, do me a favour, please.
So, she's fond of the high life, is she, this Carla?
Yeah, she likes a good night out, yeah?
Sounds like it. The Armadillo restaurant and some casino. Thought you were trying to save your money, not throw it down the grid.
Yeah, well, she pays, doesn't she, Trace?
Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it?
Well, she's like that and she gets plenty of pocket money.
How much you give her for her money?
Hey, we'll have less of that.
I know how I feel with you all going on about Mark.
That is not the same.
Your haircut's high class enough for her.
I think it'll be all right, thanks.
So is she coming over to pay for it later?
Do you ever give up? Yeah, is that enough?
Thank you. So, what does Sue think about you having this girl living there?
She's not living there. And anyway, it's nothing to do with Sue, is it? I'm a paying guest, remember?
She might start charging you double.
She wouldn't have the bottle.
I'll get it. It's my house. Oh, gosh, you're a hurry.
Well, hey, thanks for the haircut, Trace.
Decide.
No, it doesn't really matter. Your prodigal brother hasn't arrived yet.
Well, I'm definitely starting with the asparagus. How about you, Samantha?
Sammy.
Yeah, I know, but I'll only call you Sammy if you can stop my dad from calling me Coco.
Why Coco, anyway?
Oh, you know, the usual cliched baby speak story. We were trying to teach her Chloe, and all that came out was Co, hence Coco.
My parents and other idiots. Are you sure you want to stick with the Perrier, Sammy?
Yeah, sure.
Oh. You don't know what you're missing. Do you see how much this costs?
No, I'm fine with Perrier, thanks. Anyway, it's the only thing in French I understand on the menu.
Oh, sorry, Sam, I didn't...
Well, I'll go through it with you. The first one is roast pigeon and truffles. Then there's veal in breadcrumb stuffed with a cheese sauce. It's gorgeous. I think I'll go for that one.
Oh, well, it all sounds very nice, but I'm a vegetarian.
Really? Huh. Never thought I'd have a lentil for prospective stepmother.
A lentil? I don't think that shows much respect.
I'm sorry. It's just what we call them at college. Lentil heads. Nothing against you, of course. Here's the prodigal son.
Adam, Dad, you're late. Have you finished? We haven't started yet.
I'm not late then.
This is Sammy.
Hi.
You've already met Chloe, I think.
So, have you got any exams coming up then, Chloe?
Yeah, they're only first-year ones, though. Have you never thought of going to college?
I'll do day release with my job.
Oh, not that. I mean going full-time and getting paid as much as you can to do as little as possible.
No, I like my job too much.
Oh, dedication, eh, Dad? Bet that's what you like to see in an employee.
Sammy is not my employee.
No, but you're her superior, aren't you? Oh, you know what I mean.
Do I?
Good job you didn't go to college, really. Otherwise, you'd never have met his eyes over a crowded linen basket.
Are we going to eat or what?
I get jealous dead easy.
Oh, well, I'm dead scared.
Well, the merest thing can set me off, like a neighbour coming round to get his hair cut.
What do you have to bring that up for now?
Well, I didn't want to bring it up before. I'd have got indigestion.
How many times do I have to tell you? Barry comes round and has his hair cut regular. It's money.
If he was a bloodhound, he couldn't be more on the sniff.
Are you stupid or something? I mean, he's got a girl living next door with him.
What's he say about me and you?
Well, you know he doesn't like you. He doesn't like your mob, full stop.
Now, what about us?
Well, he's like our Rod, isn't he? Everyone's got something to say about it.
Why, what's Rob been saying?
No, and he was just going on about them lads the other night.
What, the ones we collared?
Yeah. He was being all mysterious. Well, he'd moan whoever I brought home.
Mysterious?
Yeah, about what happened when you caught them.
Well, you saw what happened yourself.
No, I didn't. What did happen?
I told you the other night. We grabbed them, spouted the usual verbals, scared the living daylights out of them, and just sent them home to Mummy.
I don't know what our Rod's talking about then.
He's probably disappointed because we didn't get the electric chair out. So stop worrying, all right? It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks as long as we're happy. I've got a prezi for you in the car.
What is it?
Nosy hole.
Go and get it.
I need a bit more persuading than that.
How about this?
Nah.
Oh, go on. I want me prezi.
Well, how much do you want it?
This much.
So I know you said we could drink cider, but no booze. I do not know.
Well, I didn't think I could stop a gang of 16-year-olds drinking, so I made a misguided attempt to control your environment.
Oh, God, what a bastard that was. What a hangover.
What a cleaning bill.
Oh, I was ill for days. Mum nearly hit the roof.
Yes, your mother was prone to hitting roofs, as I recall.
Oh, now, no slating Mummy in front of her blue-eyed boy.
Is there any more wine?
Excuse me. Do you want some more water, Sam?
No, I've got plenty.
So your parents still happily manacled then, Sammy?
Yeah, very happy, thank you.
And what does your dad do?
My dad's a lorry driver.
And a part-time boxer.
A trucker, hey? Bet you're never short of Yorkies.
Don't be so boring, Chloe.
Well, the job's very interesting, actually. I mean, he's been all around Europe in the last 12 months. Romania, Italy, so what's last of the wall in Germany.
Oh, really? My fellow and I are doing that this summer. Not on a convoy, though. Interrail.
Oh.
Here, who's paying for this holiday, may I ask?
Oh, I thought you might make a small contribution, Daddy dear.
Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, I'm just going to toilet.
Dad, you're amazing.
I'm sorry?
They roll off the production line younger every time, don't they?
Chloe, don't start.
She's kindergarten material.
She's mature. I like her.
I know what you're like.
I'm sorry, Chloe, but this time you don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, of course not.
I'm very fond of Sammy.
Well, in a paternal sort of a way.
In a boy meets girl sort of way. Understand?
I understand. Just going to the loo.
What have you got to say for yourself?
I'm bored.
So you made your mark there, Sammy.
Have I?
My dad doesn't normally get so starry-eyed over his little assignations.
Well, maybe I'm just not a little assignation then.
Maybe not.
Maybe we're just happy.
I'm sure you are.
What's that meant to mean?
Working and living with the boss. Certainly doing your long-term career plans no harm.
Tim isn't my boss.
No. I bet you think you're the boss, don't you?
No. We're equal partners living together because we want to.
How ideologically sound of you.
Look, have you just come here tonight to wind me up?
No, I just came for the free food and wine.
Could have guessed that.
And to see who or what it is has stopped my dad from seeing very much of me over the last month or two.
Oh, jealous are you? Well, it isn't just me, you know. Your dad does work hard.
Oh, I know. Always having to go off on business trips. Must be a bind.
Oh, I see plenty of him.
Oh. Hasn't he had to work away very much then?
Not since I've known him, no.
Wonders never cease.
Look, I don't know what your problem is, and I don't really care. But I love your father. And some spoiled Calver student isn't going to wreck anything for us, because he loves me as well.
I know what he loves. He's my father.
We'll be happy for him then.
And there is one thing I don't know about him, though.
Oh, is there?
What's he like in bed?
A damn sight better than one of your skinny students.
You'd know, would you? Or a little schoolboy's nearer your age group.
I am sick of your crap. Didn't you hear what I said before? He loves me. And if you say one word to him about me I don't like, I'll be down to that university and I'll knock your degree right out of you. Now I'm going back inside to finish my meal, and you're going to keep your snide comments to yourself, or you'll find a plate of ratatouille in your face. Now, be a good little girl, and don't forget to wash your hands.
Right, that's that. Tom's asleep, Margaret out, Patricia on her way, and Susanna, as usual, late.
Where's Mummy?
Oh, she'll be here soon, darling, don't worry. She's probably working out when she can stitch me up again. And thank you very much for tidying up. You're a clever girl, aren't you?
Am I?
You are, yes. I couldn't have done it without you. And Patricia's going to be pleased as well, isn't she? Keeping her nice, lovely house in order. Because we're not going to tell her what sort of mess it was in, are we? Where's your brother got to?
Upstairs.
Is he? Oh, the phone. Hello? Ah, Patricia.
Is that me Prezi?
Me flaming car.
What's up?
Well, some snide scratched me car with the keys or a coin or something.
You joking?
Wish I was.
Is it bad?
200 quid's worth of bad.
Well, have you seen anyone hanging round?
Yeah. I saw someone hanging round you.
What?
Your mate? The one with the brand new haircut?
Oh, not Barry, don't you start.
Yeah, Barry. Barry who's just done something he's going to regret for a long time.
Well, for a start, Barry wouldn't even do anything like that.
He bounces round here in his poxy trackies, slobbering all over you. And 'cause you're going out with me, he does me carring.
Hey, listen, if he wanted to do your carding, he'd do it properly.
Oh, I suppose that's something to be proud of, is it?
No, I'm just saying you can't go around accusing people left, right and centre.
I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just going to put things right.
Yeah, I'm sick to death of people around here moaning about each other. It was probably them kids from the other night.
No chance.
How do you know?
They wouldn't come within a mile of my car.
Why?
Well, I know the type. You see them all the time on the job. Same as you see nothings like Barry Grant.
Don't talk about him like that.
Why not?
Because he happens to be my stepbrother. Is that good enough?
Not this time, no.
You don't even know who did it.
I know how cheapo little scallies like him work.
You don't even know Barry.
You've met one, you've met them all.
It's not true.
How come you're defending him so much anyway?
I'm not. I'm just asking you to think straight before you go causing trouble with people where you don't even know who's done it.
I'm thinking straight, all right. Look, I'm going to go and have another look at the damage. There's your Prezi.
Oh, all right then. Yes, the later train. Right, well, we'll see you when we see you then. Bye.
He's playing with the scissors.
You what? Are you sure you won't come back for a drink?
No, I've got some revision to do. Or something like that.
Ah, here we go. You get in this one and I'll see you soon.
Bye, Dad. Nice meeting you, Sammy.
I enjoyed it just as much as you did. Coco. See you later.
Well, that wasn't too much of an ordeal, eh?
I'm glad you thought so.
At least no one ended up with grievous bodily harm this time.
Look, when you leave me Dad alone, I mean, you're not on much better, you know. I mean, Chloe's a cracker.
Meaning what exactly?
Oh, nothing, forget it.
I thought this wasn't supposed to be a competition.
All right, you win.
That's the sort of girl I like to be with.
What sort?
An absolute pushover.
Dream on, Timothy.
I'm gonna miss you over the next few weeks.
Miss what?
Miss you?
Miss me?
Yeah, I've got to go away working for the next 3 weeks.
That's ages.
An eternity.
Well, do you know where you're going to be? I mean, could I come and see you for the weekend?
Oh, I wish I could, but I'll be on the move, you know, hotel to hotel.
I won't half miss you.
It's only 3 weeks.
Are you sure I couldn't come and visit you?
It's not worth the hassle. No, I'll go and do the work. You get on with your life here. I'll see you when I get back. Okay?
You look lovely. You can kiss us for a fiver if you want. No, I think I'll just eat me butty seeing as someone at me tea. Oh, Terry, you're still not going on about that. Look, I'll get you a bag of chips while I'm out, all right?
How long's your friend going to be in my bathroom?
I don't know. She's just getting herself ready.
I need to give my child a bath.
What, at this time?
Finished.
There she is now. Come on, Angel.
Will I do?
I think so, yeah. What you reckon, Sue?
Very nice.
Right, come on then. Let's go and strip that like fantastic.
Ta-ra.
See ya.
You, Terry, are going to have a word with your best mate and his rich bint. You're going to tell them both that they are no longer welcome in this house. Then you're going to have to tell them that they've got to be gone by the end of the week. And if I wake up in a week's time and I hear that silly cow's laugh, or I come downstairs and I find her stuffing her face with my breakfast, or I find her knickers on my landing, or I hear them at it in my bathroom, then I'm going to pack my bags and I'm going to go instead. Got it?
Spectacular surfing footage coming up next in live camera action.
I had a cut this morning before school. I've given that to Katie now. What's this? It just needs filing down. It's too late for the shop now.
Where's Katie home?
She's at Siobhan's for a tea. Do you remember when we were at college and there was that party that went on and you had to climb into your hostel, yeah?
20 years ago, and I was sloshed.
You count.
Rod! And it was only so I could sit on Doug White's shoulders.
Oh, was it nice?
What's the problem?
We're locked out, love.
Oh.
You don't mind if I borrow your man for a minute, do you?
Listen, I wanted to have a word with you before the others got back.
All right, I won't be a minute. You don't always leave your windows open when you go out, do you?
Hey, it's a good job I did.
Will this take long?
Depends.
Sue, I want Barry out just as much as you do, you know. Look, Danny's gone over to Josie's for an hour, all right? Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. Look, it's Barry. He's just come in. Yeah. I'm going to make the tea, all right? Yeah. OK. See you later. Ta-ra. Fancy one? No, Ta. I found this.
Yeah, we've been it.
Won't you mind?
I couldn't give a toss what she thinks. I've been there, so been it.
That's a bit of a turnaround, isn't it? You were all over each other last week.
Yeah, well, that was last week. Everything's back to normal now, Ta.
Well, she's left this place in a right mess, especially the bathroom.
All right, well, I'll go and get it sorted out, eh? I'll get all the ears out the plug. I'll tell you what, I'll get the Hoover out. I'll get the Hoover out and do all the house for you, because I know you got to get the tea on for Sue.
Sue's got work to finish off. It's not the sort of job where she can just walk out, you know, and anyway, I don't mind.
No, well, you wouldn't, would you, Zeddy? I mean, modern marriage, all open and all that, like.
Not the way you mean. You despise your women. You don't know what it's like to love someone. You've got to put what they want first. You call that being under the thumb. I don't, so there. And I'll talk to you when you've finished the bathroom.
Rob, be careful.
Yeah, nearly in.
Rod, are you all right?
Oh, it'll just be Jeff's clobber, love. It's piled up under the window.
It's his job. I worry about him all the time.
Oh, that's just young love.
No, he got attacked in the pub and his best mate got stabbed.
Oh, I know it can be a dangerous job, Connor. Young's got nothing to do with it. I still worry about Frank on the roads.
Oh, he's here.
What was the crash?
Sorry, a few things at Jeff's. I sort of clipped them with my heel, you know. I think a mug might have been broken or something.
That's all right, love. Don't worry about it. Thanks.
Ta. I'm desperate for the loo.
Hey, you're not going to leave this here, are you?
Give her a chance. No, hang on a minute, love. Give us a chance.
He's enough. Come on, heavy.
I know, but you can't leave ladders on the back. You've got to take precautions. Like you said, better safe than sorry, innit?
You can take all the precautions in the world, but you still needn't wear.
Thanks very much. Well, Frank's got the garage key, so I'd better take these indoors, eh?
Okie doke.
Here you go. Cheers now.
Yeah, see you now. What's up then?
Oh, look. I wanted the house to ourselves tonight. I never see you on your own. And I need to talk to you in private.
All right, leave it with me. Hey, Trace, have you been to the supermarket yet?
Give us a chance, mate. We just got in.
There you are. Send her out shopping. It's her turn to do the rota.
Oh, look at the state of this.
He hasn't done anything from his club about taking him on the YTS?
No. But I hope it's soon, because I want him to put it behind him before these exams. He's got maths and English coming up.
His heart's still in the football, then.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a safe job, football, isn't it? Oh, it's a shame. My dad got him this. We didn't even know about Tranmere then.
How is your dad?
Oh, he's all right. Does better in the summer, you know. Goes and potters about his allotment.
Well, I took my parents to Southport the other weekend. All they did was moan. My father moaned he couldn't see the sea, and my mother couldn't stand all the old people.
What does she think they are?
Oh, they don't see themselves as old. Apparently they're different.
I used to love Southport. We used to go there with my mum and dad. Oh, I loved it then.
You would now. Hey, come with me. Bank holiday. We'll have the whole day out.
Oh, would Nigel want to go again? With going so soon?
With me, I said. And we'll leave Frank out of it as well.
Do you not think Frank might be working? Well, I'm not sure. Communication's not that good with us at the moment.
I'll get it. You clear that up. I bet that's Nigel now. He's home and he's narky because I'm not there. I'll pull up a bit for you.
Thanks. Don't tell Frank we were locked out. I'd never hear the end of that.
on the phone. My money's running out.
Come in.
Look, I know my birthday's on Monday, right? But I want me party on Friday night.
Baked beans, 4 tins.
Baked beans, 4.
Why Friday though, Rod?
Because of shifts. Tom will be free and I'll be free.
Mark won't.
Why should I bother about him? He's not my mate, you know. And anyway, I wouldn't want him here.
Well, I might.
It's not your do, is it?
You want me to help though, don't you?
I know. You're doing the party food, aren't you? You won't have time for snogging, you know.
Rod, I only agreed to do the food if someone else did the buying in.
Don't change the subject. Mark Potter. He's only happy when he's pouring at you.
What?
I've seen him with you. Can't keep his hands off you.
Well, that's all right, because I can't keep my hands off him either.
No one's putting the toilet roll on the holder.
Bog roll, 1 pack. Right, so why don't you get the party food tonight when you do the shopping?
Prepare it all and shop. No way, Rod.
Well, all right. Prepare the party food, right? And I'll do the shopping. But the party's still Friday, and that's that.
Rod, I'll do the food.
Diana, you're doing the cake. Look, I've got you the book.
Well, I could come with you.
I've only got the book for one night.
No, you stay. Decide on a nice birthday cake, right? It'll be nice. You know, surprise. Be a nice surprise for me birthday and all that.
Remember when my used to have us doing that, eh? Yeah. Always a welcome house, wasn't he, Terry? Always a nosebag on the table for little Terry Sullivan.
I mean, I have to welcome everybody that comes into this house, does it?
How many times do I have to tell you, Terry? She's gone.
It's not just about Carla, though, is it?
Look, the warehouse parties, the Fisher brothers and that, it's all in the past, isn't it?
You're into something else now. I mean, you had Sue tying herself up, didn't you? While you pounced about in some helicopter, Mr. Big. And then you go and treat her like dirt.
What's she said now?
She hasn't had to say anything. I could guess.
Look, I know she wants me out, Terry. She's already told me she wants to redecorate the bedroom. I've told her when I'm ready.
Oh, when I'm ready? Well, what about me? Don't I have a say in this?
You owe me, Terry.
Yeah, we owe you $4 grand. Without you, we wouldn't have this house. But with you here, you're going to split us up. You're driving a wedge between us.
Oh, behave yourself.
Look, I have thought hard about this, you know.
She's doing all the thinking for you, Terry.
I do remember sitting in your kitchen. Don't forget, your ma was like a mother to me, and you were my best mate, and that's the way I still want it, but not with you living in this house.
You say you want it to stay the same. Yet you'd still throw your best mate out, eh?
Yeah, that's right. My world was nearly blown apart, you know, and I fought hard to get it back together again, and I don't want you ripping it apart. Now, you're going, and you're going now.
You know this is going to be too big.
Give over. You tried it on in the shop. It was all right then.
Why can't she come for things herself?
Because she might bump into Frank, that's why. Oh, there's a sweatshirt.
I thought she'd moved in properly, though.
Oh, she's got her clothes there, but I don't think she wants to take over his wardrobes. Well, she didn't quite put it like that, but reading between the lines.
It's his house.
And he's 20 years older, yeah?
How did she sound just now?
Oh, I don't know. A bit lonely, really.
Well, if he's been away.
Yeah, it's not just that. I asked her how his work was doing. She said, oh, all right. But I don't think she knows.
You mean he hasn't phoned her?
He's been away over a week.
Is it really that bad between Sammy and Frank?
I told you about the meal. Well, since then, he's just cut her out. It's as if she doesn't exist now.
How do you deal with that?
I don't know. If I go along with that, it's as if she's died for me as well, and it's weird and it's wrong. It's as if I'm saying it's all right for him to act like that.
But it damn well isn't.
No. But if I try and create about it, well, it just makes matters worse. He just walks out of the room. That isn't going to change him.
What will?
Time. I'm hoping time. And until then, well, I'll just try stay sane and keep the rest of us afloat.
I'll keep you sane.
Oh, you better had. Oh, it's Frank. Oh, well, he'll think we're talking about him again, won't he? Like the last time he came in.
He'd be right.
Shut up, you used to get dressed.
Hey, and Southport's our little secret, right? No fellas muscling in.
Chris, what's with the ladder?
What's with the ladder?
in the lampshade?
Oh, a light bulb.
Oh, very house proud.
Sorry.
Shopping trip. Summer dresses.
Right, yeah. What's with the ladder downstairs?
Oh, I had to change a light bulb. It went.
In broad daylight. What's the joke?
Oh, it's nothing, though. I'm sorry. It's just that we got locked out, that's all.
A copper broke into the house, but he fell through the window.
I don't believe a word of this.
No, it's true, honestly. Something got broken. We were just clearing it up.
But Sammy rang and we...
I was just collecting a few of her things.
Yeah? Why tell me?
Listen, I thought she was asking me to choose between you and her. And you know what? You know when I thought about it? I thought, well, that's stupid, that is. Why? Because you and her don't mix. Why don't you stay out of her way and then me and you can get on?
You're going to let her think that she's won. That's what you're going to do.
Oh, grow up, will ya? All right, you've got a flash car, you've got loads of dough to flash about, but there's other ways of growing up.
Terry, do you know what? I'm just sick of listening to you.
Well, that's your loss.
That's my loss. After everything that you've been through.
Look, the bottom line is I took Sue back. I've got to make it work, haven't I? Otherwise, why did I bother? I've staked all my pride on this. That's why I had the op. We're under enough pressure without you making things worse.
All right, I packed one case, and I'll pack the other in a minute. Do you hear that? I packed one case, all right?
Yes, I heard. I can't say I'll be sorry to see you go.
And here's you. You said it wasn't about choosing, didn't you?
It isn't.
Well, it is, Terry. And you chose A.
You're right.
Easy. Easy.
It's done.
Any chance for a cup of tea or something?
Yeah, go on. Right, start talking. And it better be good.
Tracy, I need somewhere to live.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, because the Hotel Corkhills is full.
Well, do me a favour. Get Tomo to move out and I'll move in.
Oh, yeah? And what do you do, like, when Mark comes round, you do him in next?
Look, Tracy, Mark's got nothing to do with this, has he?
Well, good, because I knew you had that girl living there, and I didn't come over and scratch your eyes out, did I?
Well, maybe you should have. Are you not jealous, are you?
No, I am not. I have other things on my mind.
Well, as long as he's not one of them.
Mark. He's a bit, yeah.
You're really into him, aren't you?
Oh, never meant to be. Just once has a bit of a laugh, you know. It's sort of crept up on us and got stronger as it's gone on.
Well, you never did with me, eh?
Oh, just leave it, eh?
Better than me, is he?
Barry, forget I spoke, will ya? You came about a place to stay.
Yeah, because me mates just last me out, that's why, Trace.
He's not going to be able to drink out of that.
Yeah, but you just don't chuck it in the bin, do you?
Well, at least you know we were telling the truth. We were just having a laugh, that's all.
Yeah. I know what about as well.
You're wrong.
Same as last time, Meg, when I walked in on you. Discussing your husband. Very loyal.
Yes, I did tell Gina. Because you do tell friends how things are, but we weren't just talking about you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I can't tell you who we were discussing because you say that person doesn't exist. And that's not funny, Frank. It's tragic.
Pretty tragic to me, too.
Well, Katie's helped me do the tea. Be nice for the family to eat together.
Is Jeff back here?
No, we've seen Paul after school. He said he might be late.
Well, it's hardly a family meal, is it? If there's only one of them here.
Frank, for Katie's sake.
Oh, there's no problem with Katie. Katie still lives here.
Well, you can afford to rent.
Well, what am I going to do, mate? Get a poxy bedsit or something like that?
No, you can get a flat. The gears see you walking around and sometimes you could get a mortgage.
That's just looking apart, isn't it? It's just show. When I get me a pad, it's going to be worth 200 grand. It's going to have orchards the lot.
There you go, you meant it.
But it's going to take time, isn't it? The truth is, I've got nothing at the moment. I just make people think that I have.
People like Sam Bishop.
Yeah, for one.
Made some good contacts at that wedding.
Oh, good.
You're not conning them, are you?
Tracy, what I'm doing is treading the fine line between success and failure.
What's failure?
Failure is not having enough money. Not having enough of anything to play with the big boys.
Well, explain.
It's all complicated, Trace.
I'll try.
All right. Right, I've got outline plan permission on a plot of land near Widnes, right? On which I hope to build a multi-leisure complex. It's going to have bowling alleys, cinemas. I mean, the possibilities are endless, right?
Right.
I also have a man who runs a string of theme restaurants.
A man called Sam Bishop.
Same fella. Right, he's prepared to build one of his restaurants on this land. Now, he's a big name in theme restaurants, right? So, if he's there, other tenants will want to come in. He's my key tenant. He brings other people in.
Hang on. A man like that can say something now. I mean, he can make you a promise.
Yeah, I know, but he's given me a letter of intent, saying just what I've told you now, right? Now, what I do is, right, I take my letter, the plans, the engineer's report, surveyor's report and all that, and I go to a big developer, the type of firm that deals in millions, right? I present them with my idea, and they get interested.
And then they nick it from you.
Well, if they want, because it's just an idea, that's all.
So what's to stop them then?
I say, if you do that, I'll make sure your name is mud. I'll get all kinds of bad publicity. Make sure you acknowledge the idea is mine.
And what do they do then?
Well, they pay me off, don't they? I mean, they buy my idea, and they buy me key tenants as well. Because, I mean, they're worth millions. And I'm only after 30, 40 grand, something like that.
30, 40 grand for nothing. But I mean, it's only going to work if they really, really like it, if it's a really good plan.
But it is, Trace. And if they didn't pay me off and said, OK, you can come in with us, I'd be made up. Because it's all theory now. But it really could work, you know. Only like I say, it's a fine line between success and failure.
And if it did work, then you get your big house.
I'll tell you why. Because of one moment, really. When I opened the door and I come in, this is what I've made of myself.
You mean the day you opened the door to your mum?
You gonna be okay?
Fine, yeah. Fran's ringing me. I'm a friend from work.
Oh, well, everything will be all right then.
As long as he doesn't hang around.
It's all right. I've sorted it all out with him.
What a lovely thought, eh? He'll be gone in the morning when we get up.
Yeah, in the morning, when the post comes.
Yeah, with your sperm test results.
I just want to get it over and done with, get it out the way.
Yeah, well, don't fret about it, OK? Just take care and enjoy yourself.
All right. I'll see you later.
See you. It's a good time for you to get the rest of your things.
Fine. Said he gone to work, has he?
Yeah, that's right. A lot of work for not much gain. Quite a contrast, isn't it?
Contrast with what, Sue?
It's not good for him, Barry. He sees you with money to burn, everything coming easy. When he's got to work a 12-hour shift and he's still poor at the end of it all.
Look, you've seen me work. You've seen me work with your own fair eyes, haven't
I've
you?
seen you operate, not work. And anyway, whilst we're talking, I haven't told Terry about the things you said to me. You know, those very personal things you said to me.
What very personal things?
I mean your disgusting offers to father my child.
Well, the offer still stands. The man had moved out, but I won't be far away.
Can I quote you on that to Terry?
He wouldn't believe you.
I mean it. If you try and drag him in on any of those con man schemes, I'll tell him like a shot. And what price your friendship then?
Do you know what? I've been waiting hours in that queue. Ainsworth's was 10 times quicker.
And I've been waiting hours.
Well, don't exaggerate. Do you know what? I don't know what's wrong with you. Your face has been tripping you up all the time. The slightest little thing and you make an issue out of it.
I have been waiting hours and I had to go upstairs because Barry wanted to talk to Tracy.
Well, all right. I'm back now, aren't I? Here, I'll top hold of these.
I can't carry them. They've got tins in.
Of course they've got tins in. Everyone in the house eats out of tins, and there's 4 of us.
I can't carry heavy things.
Since when?
Since I conceived.
You what?
Oh, Rod, that's what's wrong with me. I'm pregnant.
Would be sausage rolls. You know the sort you take from the freezer and put into the oven and you dust them with some milk or egg?
What?
Would you like me to come around on Friday night and supervise the sausage rolls?
Not really, no.
Oh, I see.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean, you know, it's the first year without any parents round, Nan. So go and invite Grandma, well, it's not your kind of do, you know. Some of the lads wants to get the ale down.
The state of this place now? Imagine then.
Well, I can take care of it.
Oh, yeah, because you're a responsible young man with everything in order.
Well?
A householder who makes shopping lists and then forgets to go and put down disinfectant.
You don't need disinfectant.
Well, I can't clean without it.
I didn't ask you to come and clean.
Well, you certainly need it on Friday with everyone thrown up everywhere.
No one's going to be thrown up. Well, not the lads.
Do you know, there are tea towels in that kitchen that are being used as dishcloths, dusters, black with boot polish, and half a pound of rice put down the sink.
There are more important things in life, you know.
Such as?
Well, life itself.
Yeah, what?
You know, life. Growing things.
This gardener's gone to your head, lad. You've been planting too many seeds.
I'll finish it tomorrow then. No problem.
You look very pleased with yourself.
Yeah, because Mr. Davies is pleased with my work.
There you go. You said this morning it wouldn't be your day. Now look.
Well, Terry hadn't heard from the clinic, you know, about his tests. And he gets so wound up about it, it rubs off on me.
doing so well, you can relax a minute. You'll only go and show me up. Besides, we knock off in half an hour.
Fran, I'm just ringing home. There might have been something in the second post.
7:30. God, I wish I'd told him 8.
Someone new?
A librarian, would you believe? I got off with him because I had this massive fine on a book that was 2 months overdue. He said he couldn't let me off the fine, but he'd take me out to make up for it. He looked polaxed when I said yeah. Still, you never know.
He might be married.
So was I once, but it didn't stop me. Didn't stop my husband either.
Maybe that's why you're divorced.
Do you know, I suspect you're a bit of a prude.
Hi, kids. Where's your mum?
She had to stay at school for something.
Detention, eh?
Oh, she had to sort out some muddle over rooms where the exams are being held.
Getting nearer, Jeff. 2 weeks, son. You'll be in the thick of it.
Do you remember Omo signed for Sammy at the same time as me?
Omo who?
Do you want to skip Jeff all the time?
Look, he's just rung me up. Sammy had offered him a YTS.
How many places left to go?
There can't be many. Omo reckons I haven't here because they can't make up their minds.
You're borderline, Jeff. I bet you that's what it is.
Oh, thanks. If I was really good, I'd know you mean.
I don't mean that.
Yeah, you do.
Well, isn't that what Omo said, more or less?
Omo's not me dad.
Oh, Jeff!
I'd leave him, Dad. He's got revision anyway.
Can you girls concentrate out here?
We were doing all right before.
Yeah, well, I want to mow the lawn. Now, come on.
Let's go to your room. You've got to remember, Dad. Jeff said wound up about this football business.
And you think I'm not?
I think you wanted.
I'm just coming, Mr. Davis.
He's got loads of letters for you, you know.
He always does this, just at the last minute.
Oh, he's just not very organised, that's all.
Don't you defend him. Besides, it's all right for you. Your dog's body days are over. Secretaries get pushed around, not legal executives.
Don't be silly. I'm a trainee for 4 whole years. I've only done 6 months so far. I wasn't going to be told what to do. Be ages before I can really work on my own. Well, not on anything important.
Hey, that reminds me. You know he supervised you when you did the land sale at Burtonwood? Well, he's just had a letter from the client saying how quick and efficient you were.
I know, he just told me.
Ooh, so that's why you look like the cat that got the cream.
I'll be sad, you know, when I leave conveyancing. He's really tried to help me settle down here.
You know, I can be furious with Mr. Davis. When he starts to dictate, oh, I'm gone.
Oh, come on, it's not funny now.
Guess who?
God, you scared me then.
No need to be scared. It's just the big bad wolf.
I know, yeah.
Oh, Grandma, what big hands you've got. Hey, Grandma, what big teeth you've got. Hey, Grandma.
No, look. I want to go for a walk. Come on, you divvy.
I'm not surprised our Tracy's not home yet, you know. She's been working so hard these days. And very important clients, too. You know, she met these very wealthy people at a society wedding.
Right, Nan, thought you were popping out.
I'm only just across the close. I'll leave this here. It's ready now for cooking through. You'll be very welcome, Diana.
Tom.
I'm just going to take a look at that wall outside the Dixons and see if Ron Dixon's at home to tell me what it's doing there.
Hey, take your time coming back, Nan. I mean, you know, if you want to chat and all that, like.
Well, have you got things to talk about?
Could say, yeah.
I thought as much.
So, how are you then?
Same.
You still... What I can't understand is, how did it happen? I thought you were on the pill.
Well, you just expected me to be.
Well, all right, I assumed, yeah.
Well, you shouldn't have done.
Okay, maybe it was wrong, but that doesn't tell me why you weren't.
Don't go at me. I did think about it, you know. I just got nervous. I mean, if you start taking it too young, you can only take it for so many years.
For health reasons, that's why you weren't taking the pill, like?
for health reasons. Besides, I had this other way, and it seemed to be working fine.
What other way was that?
A safe period. There are days when you don't do it.
Well, I didn't know those days, did I? I mean, I knew nothing about it. So how come it was working fine?
Well, on the days I knew it wasn't safe, I just wangled it so we didn't go out, or yawned a lot so you thought I was tired, and let me off.
Wouldn't it have been easier to just say, like...
Well, no, because you thought I was on the pill, and then you'd find out. Like I thought you worked in the shop.
Well, that was something completely different, that.
No, it wasn't. Anyway, this other way was just so easy. All you do is count up the days.
Count? Look, I know you get flummoxed with numbers and all that. I mean, are you sure you're pregnant now? You haven't got the dates wrong?
I checked. I got a testing kit from work. And all I could see was this thin blue line creeping across the window.
What, the window on the kit, like?
The window that shows the results. The thin blue line's positive. Positive.
Cry? What did you think I'd do? Dump you because you were pregnant? You ought to know me better than that.
You mean you won't?
No. We'll just do what everyone else does. Get married.
Oh, you don't mean it.
I do mean it.
Are they paying you to kill yourself? Look, a slave at work, a slave at home.
Well, I'm certainly not a slave at home.
Well, you're rushing back there, aren't you?
Well, Terry might have heard, you know, from the clinic. Couldn't get him on the phone before.
He's probably out enjoying himself.
He'll be picking Danny up from the minder.
All right, let him. Relax. Allow yourself some wind down time.
Did you get those letters sent off all right?
Yeah. Hey, guess what I heard in the post room?
Oh, Mr. Davies writing letters to friends. Well, the Whisperers, they're personal, but they're not.
He's got a lady over there. A bit of ooh-la-la.
He's buying some old barn, that's all.
And there's a lady in it. Hey, maybe you do hear the odd thing. Snippets.
Yeah, I like gossip as much as you do. Just don't dig for dirt.
All the same, you should let your hair down more. Let go a bit. On Friday night, come to the pub.
What for?
Because it's Jill Mason's leave-in party. Because it'll be a laugh. Because Mr. Davis will notice if you're not there.
Well, he knows I've got a little kid at home. He knows I hardly ever go to any of those do's.
Well, he's far too nice to say anything. All the same, it's good to show you're part of the firm.
Yeah, but he knows how much I love it here and how hard I'm prepared to work.
God, you've got the haunted look again. I've said the wrong thing.
Yeah, you have.
Terry would go for a drink with his mates. He wouldn't bat an eyelid.
Fran, I go to college one evening a week. He has to handle that. I study at home, and when I do, I just cut him off completely.
Oh, poor bloke.
I'll see what his reaction is. That's all I'm prepared to say now.
You look those glad rags out and stop trying so hard. Next time you find her working late, she goes straight in the Hoover, right? Ow! Thank you.
Who's that first version now? Listen, this is a good start, this. I hate my legs, they are fat. My knees are red and my calves are bulgy. I wonder if these popping pages are real, or if someone just makes them up. Am I open up after all this trouble? Anyway, not writing about my legs. But you should spice yours up a bit. I hate my mum and dad. They are tearing each other apart, and they are tearing me apart. Yeah, let's have more chance of getting printers. No, they just cut that stuff out. Besides, I want to tell it how it is. I don't want to exaggerate. Well, in that case, your last try was all right. Read it out and see what it sounds like now. I am 14 years old, and I am fed up with my mum and dad. At the moment, they hate each other, and if they sit down at the table together, which is not very often, they just start to fight. The main trouble is my big sister, who is living with an older man. But they are all stories about my brother, who is dyslexic and wants to be a football player. That doesn't make sense, does it? No. They are also worried about my brother, who is dyslexic and wants to be a football player. But he might not be good enough. The problem is they ignore me and do not ask me how I feel about them splitting up. I know I cannot run away because my brother did that once and look where it got him. I know it can't be easy for my parents as they had to get married and they have been stuck with each other ever since. But this just isn't fair. Please tell me what to do to bring them back together. How should I sign it? I've been thinking about that. This is a cry for help. You're saying you're the injured party, right? Injured party? Oh, well, I was thinking. Damaged plant. K.R. Just 17, reader.
What's going on?
Nothing, I just couldn't get the homework right, you know.
Right. Well, your mum's home now. Will bangers and mash be okay for you two?
Yeah, tell a sound. And thanks.
Right. I don't know. You women and your secrets.
I don't think it's as bad as you make out. He's talking to you, Mum. That? It's taking messages. It's saying bangers and mash twice. It's not communication. Well, they must like each other once. They went and picked each other. Sex? Well, that's what brought them together. Sex. I feel dead idle skying them off like this.
Well, why not? You deserve it. You work hard enough.
Well, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, you got to build up your little business.
If I haven't got the energy now, though. And no strings to tie me down.
No, I feel the same. I'm going to give myself till I'm 30.
Finish that.
I will. I just want to get a hanky.
Use your sleeve.
Oh, very genteel. No, 30, not a year more.
For what?
Well, to make it a sergeant, that's for what? I hate these summer colds. My shoes got wet through the other night. Still, I made this joker pay for it. He was a posh kid, he was, in his dad's car. Gave me cheeks, so I booked him. Didn't half enjoy it.
What I don't understand is, why'd you stay in traffic if you want to do so well?
What, you think I should still be on the streets like your Rod?
Well, he gets lots of experience.
Yeah, well, so did I when I was on the streets. I just didn't want to stay there, that's all. Too much desk work and taking stick from people stupider than me.
No wonder people slag it off if that's what you think of them.
Well, they slag me off, so what?
What do you think of our Rod?
He's a good bloke. He's just not for the fast lane, that's all.
What makes you think you are like?
Well, I didn't go into the police straight after school like Rod and Tomo. Right, I worked as a pen pusher at the town hall first. I mean, it was a steady job, like, and my mum was poorly at the time. She gets these bouts of depressive illness. Also, I'm the only one, like, the only child. So, in a way, I got blackmailed into taking this dead, boring job.
What about your dad?
Couldn't take her being sick, cleared off years ago. Anyway, when I did go through college...
Police college?
Yeah. The others in my batch just seemed like kids. I mean, I had no dad and my mum was half useless, so I had to grow up quick. And I felt superior, and I think it showed.
Wish you were more popular.
As long as I am with you.
Yeah, but I get earache off people telling me to stay away from Mark Potter.
People like Rod.
And Barry.
Why him? Because you're having a scene with him?
No. But I did once.
So you two were a number, eh?
You two are up to something, definitely.
We're just going out, that's all. Go in the post. See you, Mr. Rogers. I won't be long. Are you going out anywhere?
Where to? I like the sun. I'm finished in there now.
Yeah, I just want to wash me hair.
Listen, I'm sorry about before. I mean, I don't want to knock your confidence that. I've got every faith in you, you know that. But we've got to be realistic too, haven't we?
Yeah.
This is your worst time, isn't it?
It's doing me. I didn't not knowing which way, whether I've got a white yes or...
Listen, you're bound to find out in the next few days, aren't you?
You said that last week. A week before. And...
Oh. He's asleep.
Well, I'm not surprised. Stick anyone in front of that Meadowcroft Park and they'll nod off.
Yeah, you know what he likes best? That little song you made up for him.
Oh, I don't want to keep changing the words to. Well, as long as it starts off Dan, Dan.
Dan, Dan, little man.
Went to sea in an old tin can.
Oh, I feel so happy tonight, Terry.
Yeah, but what about the tests? I mean, what if the op hasn't worked?
Well, we'll know soon. I'm just happy because Barry's not here and he's not going to walk in on us. The summer's coming and I like work.
Yeah, and you're off boozing with your mates?
Oh, you don't really mind, do you? I promise you I won't be late.
Nah, as long as Mick doesn't mind changing shifts. I don't fancy getting a babysitter.
Well, I'll ask him myself, then.
Excuse me, I just wanted to say, we're going to have a bit of a party Friday night, right? So I'll make sure no one goes mad, but there will be a bit of noise.
That's all right. Danny's normally asleep by then. It's just getting him off that's the trouble.
Yeah, I'll be babysitting. She's off out.
Yeah, I've got a do on after work.
Oh, well, I was going to say, if you've got nothing on, like, you can...
Oh, it's all right. We don't need an invite.
No, but thanks for telling us anyway.
Right.
Better go and check the meat.
I'll get back to my gardening.
Yeah, right.
No, don't go. I just wanted to say how nice it is to see the way you help with your little boy. You know, the way you put him to bed and that.
Well, don't most fathers?
No, they don't. And it's really good for Rod, you know, having you living next door. It's a good example.
Right.
He's going to be a father, you see. I'm going to be a mum.
Oh, I didn't know. Congratulations.
Well, I only just know myself. 2 women came into the pharmacy today, you know, for prescriptions for folic acid. You get a free prescription when you're pregnant.
Yeah, iron and folic acid. That's what Sue used to get.
And I thought, God, it won't be very long before I'll be getting free prescriptions as well. And then I'll be sort of qualified then. You know, I'll be with them in this club. Like they say, in the club. Oh, I don't know whether I'm making any sense, but I'm just so thrilled about it.
I can imagine, yeah.
And it's all of a sudden as well, you know, out of the blue. We didn't plan or anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Have I embarrassed you now? You look a bit unhappy sometimes. I suppose I just want everyone to be like me. Happy. I'll get back anyway. So do you usually do the gardening?
Well, I will do from now on, yeah.
And will we live here then?
To start off with, yeah, why not?
You know what I'd like? A nursing chair.
What, in the garden?
No, in the house. It's one of those low chairs with comfy arms. It's for when you're breastfeeding.
Oh, well, maybe a bit nearer the time, eh?
I feel different, you know. As if I'm getting ready.
Now? But you're only just at the start, aren't you?
Yeah, no, but honestly, Rod, I don't know. I feel different. It's a miracle, isn't it?
Rod, do you want your pie now? Tracy and Mark are back.
We're not hungry just yet, Nan. We've got things to talk about, you know.
Well, you will have, you. Young people and in love. Tracy, the other 2 don't want to eat just yet. Will you do it when you want? Or should I wait and put it in? The pie, I mean.
Oh, no, we're all right. You can go if you want.
Well, in that case...
The thieves stabbed the manager in the stomach and left him to bleed. One of the men, the driver of the car, is described as being about 40 years old, stocky with...
I'll be off then.
Smartly dressed.
Cheers.
Detective Inspector Jones of City Road Police Station
See ya.
described the crime as inhuman. The manager, Reardon, is...
How's your mug?
Ugly as ever.
No, your football mug. Do you want a clue?
Oh, yeah, it sounds hard. Mum sent you up, yeah?
No.
To check if I'm revising.
You know you're into exam times, don't you? Hey, don't need us to tell you.
I feel sick, Dad. Sick at the force of just sitting there. Won't be able to write a thing. My mind's gonna go blank.
At first. Then you'll take a deep breath and pick up your pen.
I'll turn into William Shakespeare.
That's thrown in the towel, son. You know it is.
It's got to be the footy, Dad. What else is there?
Now listen. Don't jump down my throat. But I've just been on the phone to Tramia. Apparently they wanted to talk to us next week.
Find out, then.
Well, no. I said that wasn't good enough. They kept you waiting long enough.
Oh, you didn't kick off, did you?
No, I was just firm with them, that's all. Apparently we can see your coach Friday night. He's busy during the day.
It's putting him out, though, isn't it?
No, it's not, Jeff. He was really nice about you. He said he wished some of the other lads had your attitude.
Do you reckon that sounds good?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
I reckon it sounds good.
I reckon it sounds like Rogers. 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 Rogers, yes!
Police footage of a daring arrest in icy waters coming up in live camera action next on Living.
Come on, Dan. Come on, mate. Let's get you in. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Where's me cake?
It's in there, isn't
Julia! Oh, I'm not here.
That's got nothing to do with me.
Squashed.
Let's have a look.
It's got nothing to do with you.
I just wanted to see if it had kept its shape.
Don't you start anything.
Guess where I found her? Me dad's.
Jack Sullivan, his father.
All the same, I see you've dumped him.
Well, seeing I was coming here and I could have the baby on my knee, Jack wasn't needed to come along. But we remained the best of friends, which is more than I can say of you.
But look, it's a little make-it-up Prezi.
What? Do you want to remind me of Blackpool?
I didn't say I'd cook fish, did I?
Sausages on the beach. Me New Year's Day excursion. And come New Year's Day, and you disappeared.
But I had this terrible big burst back home. I had no choice but to return.
And how could that be a present for me when you didn't even know I'd be here?
True. The fact is, it was intended for our Ron, because I heard he'd got himself a pond.
That's more like it.
To you, Julia, I shall never lie. Because on that day that we never went to Blackpool, on that first day of the year, I made this solemn resolution. I might lie to the world, Julia, but I'll never lie to you.
Anyway, it's for our Rod's birthday party. He doesn't want me there, but still, I'm only his grandmother. Anyway, I'll just drop these off and then I'll go. I wouldn't want to be a nuisance to anyone.
Oh, aye. What brings you back?
I'm just giving Stacey my new address, just in case my man rings.
Any excuse.
You what?
Hey, I'm glad to hear you found new digs.
Teddy, that's not your usual tipple, is it?
No, it's one Jonathan used to get. It's a surprise for Sue. She's going to be home from work late, so I want to make her a meal and all that.
Oh, yeah, you're not celebrating, are you?
We might be, and we might not.
It's not news about a certain opposite. I'll tell you if it is, I made up for you, mate.
Look, she doesn't know nothing about it, so we want to surprise her, all right? We've got the result, so with a bit of luck, who knows? Look, I've got to go and look after Danny.
Listen, I'll tell you what, I'll put Danny to bed, let you get on with the tea, eh?
I can manage.
Oh, well, look, I want to use your toilets anyway,
Well, that's next door. Oh, well, look, it's going there. She's just going to get on the down. Didn't you think I'm nosing about? Oh, come on, then,
There you go.
What are they talking about?
Oh, that insurance firm, I think. You know, the one that's been investigated for fraud.
Have we done business with them?
I don't think so. Some of our clients have.
Which ones?
I don't know, Fran. I don't care. Look, I don't want to talk shop. Tell me about that librarian.
Oh,
You haven't said anything so far. What happened the other night?
well, he was shy.
Very shy. Does it matter?
Very, very shy. Oh, it was dead noisy in the pub. The only way I could make myself heard was standing slap up close to him.
Oh, yeah, that's your story.
But it's true. Anyway, he thought like you. I was sex mad and he's going to get molested any minute. He keeps edging away and edging away. Do you know what happened? He edged into this woman and she thought he was trying to touch her up. You choking or what? I'm all right, I am really.
What's he doing here?
He's waiting for you now, I think. Have you told anyone?
No. Have you?
Well, no one in the family.
Have you got enough beer, have you, lad?
Yeah, just about, love, yeah.
Thought you might have, yeah.
Wait till the time's right, eh? Pick the right moment.
Yeah, OK. You'll find your present in the house.
Oh, cheers, Nan.
Are you going now?
Well, I tell you what sort of a welcome I had, love. The same as I got the other night.
Julia, you're very welcome here.
Go on, Nan, he won't bite.
If I may say so, Julia, your grandson's got that lovelorn look.
Oh, yeah, there's something going on. But I'll be the last to know, of course.
How about a little drive around?
What have you done with the fish?
I put it in our Ron's pond.
Good. The state of you, treated like handbag.
I beg your pardon. Let me help.
Is this as far as we go?
For the moment, yeah. I think our Ron will be home soon. In 5 minutes, he could be back.
Excuse me. My grandson doesn't want me at his party. But what are you offering me, eh? A long sit in a stuffy van?
No, wait. Your rod's out of order here. Why shouldn't a grandmother go to the ball, eh?
Excuse me, mate. Can you move your van? I want to get my car out.
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's been acting up lately.
Yeah, right. Where's Jeff?
Oh, he's in the loo again. Look, a few minutes late won't matter. That football club's kept him waiting long enough.
Yeah, well, we're in their hands now, not the other way around.
Frank, you know, he looks so white and frightened. I hope it all goes well for him.
Take it you're not seeing him again, then?
Of course I am, yeah. He goes to this sort of therapy group. You know, train him to be more confident and self-assertive. He wants me to go with him.
When you think you need it, do you?
Don't be rude. Of course I'll go. I'll pass on tips.
To me?
Of course to you.
No, Tar. I've had enough of asserting myself.
You're not very assertive in the office.
Well, no, because, you know, I'm new. I've only just started my training. But at home, you know, on the domestic front, I've had to fight so hard, you know, just to survive, to hold on to Terry, I suppose. I just want a quiet life, for him to be happy, I suppose, and for us to enjoy living in the house and enjoy Danny, which we've never really done. I mean, not properly, not yet. There's always been something to worry about. So now I just want to enjoy my work and simply live in peace.
Peace? And you plan another kid? And try and tell me how that fits in with another 4 years training?
I don't even know if the ops worked yet. But, Fran, I need it. To live on an even keel with someone who can be content, you know, in a contented house.
You know what my ex would say? Where's the passion, woman?
Well, I think I'll leave that to you and your librarian.
Hey, I'll get us another drink.
Fran, I said I'd only stay for one.
Have you just sorted Danny out? put that little fish thing back in his bed he likes to cuddle.
Hey, don't be making yourself comfortable.
Well, she's not going to be back for ages, is she? She's in the boozer with her mates.
I don't want her to find you here.
I'd send them off if I was you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe she's been held up.
She'll waltz in sometime, Terry. When the clock strikes a certain hour. She might even lose a slipper.
It was midnight, that story. Anyway, she's only gone for a drink at some woman's leaving party.
I'm certain you can take her at a word.
Hey?
What a shame, eh? Here's you waiting to populate the world. To do the business.
Well, Sue doesn't know about the test yet, does she?
So?
So there's no need for her to rush home.
What do you think about her being in law, Terry? Moving in high circles.
She'll get more money, won't she? She'll get more out of life. It's good for her.
That carriage is rapidly turning into a pumpkin,
All right, so she's an hour late. She's probably just staying a bit longer to be polite. She doesn't really want to go for a drink with the girls. She'd rather come home. And now that I know we can have kids, what does an hour matter? I've got the rest of my life.
Fran, I'm going to be so late. I said I'd only stay for half an hour.
Oh, no, he's coming, look. It's a
So what? It's fun. It's better than the kitchen sink in an house full of screaming kids. I just
Look, I'll tell you what, John, I'll ring you back, yeah? Yeah, talk to you later. Cheers, mate, yeah. I'm sorry about that. Mrs. Rogers, I'm Jim McCabe. We haven't met.
No, it was Frank you met when Jeff signed.
That was a while ago, eh?
It's a year and a half now.
We've had him for, what, 2 seasons, yeah? Now, as you know, he had some problems early on with some of the more aggressive boys. We've found since that we sometimes lose him for a game. He drifts out for some reason of his own. But he has dedicated himself to the club. He's never missed training. He's been on time. He always works hard when he's here. In fact, his attitude cannot be faulted.
Well, that's why they're here, isn't it? To work, to improve.
You'd be surprised. Someone to call off if it's cold, but not Jeff. Now, as you know, well, you must have realised it's a bit late for a decision now. To be honest, we've been in 2 minds. Your boy has skill, but the modern game's all about pace and power. At the moment, he's all legs. Give him a couple of years when he gets his strength and he fills out a bit. I'm certain he'll quicken up. The speed might well be there, but it's going to take a lot of work.
But he's not afraid of work. You said that yourself.
I know, but I've got to think of the coaching staff, what they can be expected to do.
Well, what are you saying? That you've made a decision or you haven't? I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, we've made a decision. And it's no. We aren't going to keep him on. Look, I'm sorry, Jeff. It was close.
I can manage, Tara.
Don't worry, I haven't sneaked back in. I'm just calming poor Terry down. He's been imagining accidents and everything.
Sorry if you've been put out.
No, we've been having a little chat. In fact, we're celebrating. That's right, he's had some news. I bet he can't wait to get you up them stairs.
So he's heard from the clinic?
Yeah, and who better to tell than his best mate, eh? Hey, Sue, what's this? I thought you said 6:30.
Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. I couldn't get away.
I've got some news.
I know.
Oh, I'll kill him. Congratulations again, Ater. Yeah, some mate you are, aren't you?
Doesn't matter. It's work. We'll be okay.
We're looking for someone to assist the groundsman at a training ground. Now, look, I realise it's only a labouring job, but he might join in training sometimes. I could offer him that. The chairman would need to approve, of course. How would you feel, Jeff?
How? Allow me to join in sometimes. With Omo and the lads who I know. The ones who made it when I never.
Well, it's there if you want it.
No.
Now listen to me, Jeff.
I don't even know what we're sitting here for. It's stupid. Waste of time.
Look, I'm sorry.
Don't say you're sorry. The lad's right. He knows when he's being knocked back.
If you'll excuse me, I'll go and find Jeff. Frank, I can't find him anywhere.
Stop you two!
Frank!
Come on, let's get out of here.
What about Jeff?
Well, where is he?
God, they're all Diana's mates in there. Don't know what they're laughing at. It's dead soft, right? All the women in there, and all the fellas out the back on the road.
Well, this one isn't.
Oh, we'll go and join them. I'm not going to kill myself, am I?
Hey, have you seen Diana?
Yeah, she was in the toilet before, but I don't know where she is now. But you know what? Here in Greece, the parties were sound. There's this dead soft breeze on the beach of the night, and all the smell of herbs and wild thyme.
And sweat and sun oil?
Yeah, that's part of it too.
Well, if that turns it on, Nicky, you can sniff.
Tori, get off, you smelly thing.
Hurt me then.
Before you can say anything, we've just looked into the window.
We think there's room for a few more.
Also, those girls are on their own. So you need us to sort you out, to show you how to really have a party.
And we haven't come empty-handed.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's history in this bag. A magical musical history tour.
Oh, come on, man. Not golden oldies. In the garden.
Oh, Tommy, go and fetch all the fellas in, will you?
Julia, I'm incapable. Injured. I've just been shoved all the way downstairs.
Oh, yeah, all three of them.
Take it easy.
Come on, lad, let's go.
Has Rob been looking for me? Yeah, he was looking for you before. He went in there with his nan and some old fella. Do you want me to go in and get him for you? No. Just tell him I'll be down soon, all right?
He's in his room now. Bumper's phone, but Jeff won't talk to him.
Did you tell Bumper?
Yes. I decided yes, I would.
And did you tell him how happy you are?
Frank, that's not fair.
No. You never wanted Jeff to play football. This is your lucky day.
It's a horrible day and you know it.
Yeah. But you didn't realise, did you? You didn't realise how hard it would hit him.
Well, no. Not to that extent, no.
No. You never understood. And that's what worries me. Because I've got to run for night this bank holiday weekend. And if I'd have known this was going to happen, I'd have cried off.
But, love, I'll be here. I can help him through this.
And hide your feelings. Your true feelings.
Frank, they're mixed. It's not black and white.
Oh, yes, it is. It's black. It's black for him. Because believe me, Chris, football was that lad's only chance of making something of himself. And now it's uphill all the way.
Frank, what way isn't?
That much. He missed it by that much. And who knows? A bit more help from us, a bit more encouragement, and he might have made it.
No. No, I don't think that's true.
But that thought will haunt me. And it should haunt you. It should haunt you especially.
Well, maybe it might. But I tell you what'll haunt me more. Here's you with all this heartache over Jeff, but you've got a daughter as well. And she could get hurt. But you won't even consider that, will you?
You wanted him to fail. And he did.
Oh, no, I can't keep up with you, Julia.
Oh, there's your start. Now, come on, everyone, carry on. Come on,
Right, aren't you feeling well? Oh, well, it's probably, you know.
Oh, Rod, look. No one's at me helmet cake.
All right, don't get upset. It's all a strain, keeping it a secret. Let's get it over with.
No, please.
Cheers, Nan. It's quite a show, that.
Hey, his mum used to dance to that music, you know, on that very same record player. That's how old it is. And this is how old he is. 23!
You save your cheers a minute, and everyone listen up, because I've got something to say.
Rod, please, just...
All right, don't get embarrassed.
Oh, come on, get on with it. Don't keep us in suspense.
All right, Nan, take it easy. Diana's a bit shy about it, but I want you all to know that we've decided to be permanent. We're going to get married.
Oh, is that
You're a brave man, Corky, lad.
Oh, isn't that lovely? I knew something was happening, you know. I knew something was going to happen because I could feel that love was in the air.
Let's hope it's for everyone, eh?
Yeah, Rod.
Well, pretty soon, like. Yeah, no long engagements this time, eh?
Oh, Rod.
Oh, cheers, Tomo. What's your name about Kirsty? Oh, thanks a lot. I didn't think, you know.
Oh, it's all right. She was upset before. Forget about it.
Hey, don't stop the party. Carry on. Keep that music going.
Oh, no, not another hop.
Oh, it's a diversion, isn't it? These little upsets only happen. Diana's just emotional. They can be sorted out.
Julia, I'm sure they can.
I would have told you, honestly. I was only engaged to Kirsty for about 5 months. It wasn't that long, was it? Seeing as we've been going out for about 3 years. She'd never want to know again, you know. Not after the way we broke up. I mean, it was the painful way. It's bound to be after that time. And anyway, it wasn't that long, was it?
Rod, it's all right. It's all right now. You can go back to it if you want.
Go back to her. We're getting married, aren't we?
No.
I'm not with you.
I've started, Rod. That's what's happened. But I was pregnant, honestly. I didn't get mixed up with dates. It was one of those periods which are like, because you've been pregnant. Because there was a thin blue line and it did feel different.
You mean you're not?
Even coming here today, I saw a woman with a bump and I felt so proud that I'd have one too.
Well, you will one day. You know, you'll make a great mum. You've got loads of time.
Yeah, plenty of time to find someone.
Well, don't start that again. Fine, do.
You don't understand, do you? I'm not having a baby. You don't have to marry me.
You don't have to be pregnant to get engaged, do you? You just have to love someone, that's all. Look, when I saw you before, I could see you were upset. I wanted to put the smile back on your face. No one smiles like you, and I see it when you're not even there.
I do love you, you know, Rod. And maybe it's for the best, this baby thing. I mean, we don't have to rush things now. We could even save.
Oh, don't say that.
Why not?
Because it reminds me of someone you don't know.
Your ex-fiancé. And should we let the others think that's why I ran out, because of finding out from Tomo?
Look, same as I said the other day. Go for it. Nothing's changed.
Well, won't mind if something does. I mean, some people do get asked properly.
Diana, will you marry me? Be my wife?
Yeah, I will.
Real life action caught on camera next in Life Camera Action.